Movie fans and fight fans of all ages. Let's get ready to rumble!
Fight!
What is up, people? Welcome to the Dummies of Horror, the dumbest podcast that is about horror on the interwebs. I'm your host, Tim. With me, as per usual, the smallest little mushroom on the planet, Mushroom Man. What's happening, brother?
Gucci. What's going on?
Same old shit, man. Same old shit. It's been a week, but no one cares. No one cares about our week. The one question I want to ask you right now...
Me?
Yeah, I want to ask you a question, dude.
Oh, shit, okay.
How was your Valentine's Day?
It was good. It was nice. It was chill.
Yeah? Did you actually get up to much?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't remember. It was like 2 days ago and you can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. That's fine. Did Mrs. Mushroom have a nice filling?
I believe so.
What do you mean you believe so? Oh, fucking hell.
I believe so.
I want to ask you an honest question. Did you actually do anything for Valentine's?
Like go out
like
and do something?
Anything. Did you buy her a present? Did you go out? Did you celebrate it at all?
I got her a present.
Holy shit. That is... Wow. That's crazy.
Oh, and I spent like $100 on dinner. Does that count?
Like going out, or did you buy in?
Nah, Uber, like Deliveroo shit.
Oh, okay.
Fucking... Not Deliveroo, that's gone. It doesn't matter which one specifically.
Uber
we got
one of those
fucking
things.
we got Belly Bow, which is
What the fuck is Belly Bow?
Belly Bow is a bao restaurant. You know bao buns? Like those soft Asian buns?
I do now, but when you said Bao restaurant, I was like, what the fuck? Are you eating people's shit? Like, what is that?
No. It was good. It was good.
Weird. All right, well, I'm kind of...
like, they make bao burgers. So we got like a bao burger.
That sounds disgusting.
Like a fried chicken bao burger.
That sounds gross. Like,
it was great.
All right. Eat what you want as long as it's healthy.
Like blueberry cheesecake spring rolls as well.
That sounds nice.
Mm-hmm. And like delicious onion noodles.
Wow.
It was good. It was real good.
Well, that's very nice.
And then we watched... I don't remember what we watched. Something.
Something not horror related because you don't...
I think we watched Last of Us, so...
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then.
Yeah.
That's fine. Me and my wife...
What did you guys do?
So, because we had the kids, we couldn't really go anywhere, and we don't have the money because we're saving up for a holiday at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I'm also eating properly now, so we didn't eat anything interesting. I probably had like a bit of salmon and vegetables. But I decided to spice it up a little bit and do something completely different.
What did you do?
Don't laugh, okay? We decided to start practicing country swing dancing. I told you not to laugh, you dick.
I'm not laughing, they can't even hear me.
Dude, it is more fun than I thought it would be.
Really?
Yes! It's so much... Search up, when you have a chance, search up country swing dancing, and it looks somewhat simple. It is not. Or maybe I'm just a complete idiot and don't know how to move my hips properly, but it's a lot harder and trickier than you think.
Did you turn your partner around and around?
Yes, I did. We did boot scooting and the whole lot.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Was your boot scooting baby driving you crazy?
She was later that night. Oh!
Is that an S Club 7 reference? Is that what I'm doing? Is it S Club 7?
I don't really remember my 90s boy and girl bands, but I think so. Anyway, so yeah, happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. This is Horror versus Horror, episode 233.
I mean, personally, I just think it's another fucking commercial holiday kind of force you into, like, buying shit.
I mean, but, yeah, no, you're completely right. It is.
Yeah, and it's just like people's partners get butthurt if you don't get them a good enough Valentine's Day present and shit. That's really fucking dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. I somewhat agree, but
and I feel like if you genuinely care about someone, you should maybe show that person that you care about them every day and not just a rando day in February.
I mean, it's the same with Mother's Day and Father's Day as well.
Yeah, all that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's just a money-making holiday, but you know what? I quite enjoy Father's Day. Do you know what holiday I fucking hate?
Christmas.
No. No.
Halloween.
I hate Mother's Day.
Why do you hate Mother's Day?
Because my wife is somewhat tricky to buy presents for, and it's just another thing that I have to buy a present for her, and I don't like it because she's hard to buy presents for.
Fucking go on any shopping website, punch in Nightmare Before Christmas or Hocus Pocus, and pick something.
Yeah, we live in Australia. Do you know how expensive that shit is? I can't afford $200 for a random Mother's Day present.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I know. I hear you. She's not worth it.
You know,
but, like...
oh, wow. That's your Patreon co-host you're talking about.
I'm just saying what you're fucking putting down, man.
I'm going to tell her you said that. No, you're in shit, not me.
What? No, I'd definitely pay for a $200 gift for Joel.
Okay, then...
You were saying you were saying you would.
Then you can do it for me when Mother's Day comes.
Okay.
Do you know what's funny? Actually, Mother's Day...
What's funny?
Mother's Day lands, I think, on the same day as an event that I bought tickets for, which is a barbecue festival. So that's what we're doing Mother's Day.
You know how Joel loves barbecue festivals.
We did it last year too. I'm like, I can't control when the festival lands on, but hey, at least you get to eat heaps of meat and... Watch rodeos and stuff. So, be happy.
Is that a thing? And you guys can do your country swang things.
Yeah, exactly. See, it's a win-win for everyone.
Totally.
Mainly me.
Totally.
But anyway. Welcome to Horror vs. Horror. This is the fourth and final chapter in the Aliens vs. Predator saga.
Yeah.
We will be putting together a matchup of the ages, which is Alien Resurrection versus The Predator from 2018. And we're going to find out which film is better. And how we do that, Luffy, is we have 5 different categories. And we each...
Of which we are both well aware of.
Oh, that's right. I didn't tell you the categories. Whoops. I'll fill you... I'll fill you in later. We have 5 different categories, and each one gets a vote, and then we sum it up. Also, at the end of this episode, because we're now at the end of Aliens vs. Predator, we are now going to total up the entire franchise that we've done and give you the final winner of the Aliens vs. Predator franchise. Which franchise wins? I know for a fact which franchise is winning. And I think Luffy does too. But
yeah, I think so.
We will see soon. So we got a big episode to get to. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we get into the first segment?
Anything?
Oh, why did I do it? Why did I do it? Please don't bring up chicken sandwiches.
I wasn't going to... I mean, I technically already did bring up chicken sandwiches with my fried chicken bao, but... God, anything?
Okay. I'm just going to jump into the next segment because you're...
Oh,
what?
I know something. Hold on, I'll show.
Why are you leaving? Fuck me.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine.
So now,
I managed to get one of these. Off the internet.
what, a Nintendo 64 controller?
Yeah, it's a Bluetooth Nintendo 64 controller. You can hardly get them. It connects to your Switch, and I could play Nintendo 64 horror games on this if I wanted to, but I've been playing GoldenEye.
That's pretty cool. I'll give that to you. What's
mad.
what's the deal with GoldenEye and Nintendo 64? Everyone like sucks its dick saying it's the best video game of all time.
I think it just was like at this like perfect time, and it was like one of the first person shooters. And I think what really did it for everybody was like just that multiplayer mode. And like you just play so much of it with your friends. And I think just it had all those cool cheats as well. Like it had like DK mode and big head mode and all that. Like it was like peak 90s first person shooter action. And like everyone looked fucked in that game. It was just like they took a picture, like a 2D picture of somebody and like wrapped it around some like a polygon's head.
Yeah. Yeah, I was more of a PlayStation kid when I was young.
But yeah, these are hard to get, so I just wanted to show them off.
It's impressive. I didn't even know they made those. So congratulations on your controller.
Thank you.
You know what's funny? Like everyone jerked off over GoldenEye.
All over it.
I was more of a Metal Gear Solid guy.
And like you want to do Metal Gear Solid show and tells?
Wow, what have you got?
Nothing great. Just the game.
I thought you were going to pull out this like
a lot of games.
$2,000 figure of Solid Snake or something.
I wish. I just got the games. I've actually started. I don't know if you want to fuck it. I've started. I want to get every single Metal Gear Solid game on all their platforms.
Yeah.
So I've like started going through like retro stores and like collecting like all the old like PSP games and getting all the old DS games and fucking
wow.
Because I've got all the PlayStation games. I want to get all like the spin-off ones and stuff like Metal Gear Acid and Peace Walker.
Yeah, okay.
Like 3DS and shit like that. All the weird ones.
Why? Just to have or?
Yeah, just to collect them.
Huh. Okay. That sounds cool, man. That does.
Yeah.
I wish, and maybe they have. I'm not in the video game loop. It's been, Jesus, years since I've actually sat down and played a video game. Actually, it's literally been an entire year since I sat down and played video games, which was last year.
On Red Dead?
Yeah. No, I'm out of the snow. It was this time last year when I had COVID that I actually had time to play video games. But I wish they'd remastered the first Metal Gear Solid that was on PlayStation 1. So I could replay that again.
Best they kind of did was they did like a remake version of it on the GameCube.
Nah.
Which is called Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. But other than that, probably you just got to emulate the old one.
Yes. Damn it. And I
could help you out with it.
And I'm waiting for them to bring out another Tony Hawk's Pro Skater as well.
Oh, they did that.
Yeah, I've got that. I finished that, but I want another one.
The re-release one?
Yeah.
Like the one from a couple of years ago?
Yeah, the number 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do another one. Do fucking Tony Hawk's Underground.
Like 3 and 4?
Yeah.
Oh, well, look, they kind of dissolved that studio into Blizzard.
What? Oh, and Blizzard makes those fucking World of Warcraft shit, isn't it?
Yeah, like Diablo and World of Warcraft. And things like that. Yeah, that was a company called Volition. They did just awesome remakes of shit, and we all thought we were going to get a fucking Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, and then they were like, no, they've been absorbed into fucking Blizzard.
So what, you're saying there's no chance of it happening?
Nah. You've basically got Vince McMahon theme song.
I get it.
Thank you.
Alright, well, sucks. I would like to sit and... I would love to just actually have time to sit and play a decent video game again, but the amount of times I'd have to keep pausing it to go and stop kids from fighting and put them to bed and clean dirty, shitty diapers is... Yeah, there's no chance.
Yeah.
So...
Why don't you just marry, like, a second secret wife or something?
Oh, yeah, that will go down well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Good idea.
Just do, like, a big love type situation.
And then I'll probably knock her up and make more babies.
You fertile god.
I know, right? It sucks. I hate my dick. Anyway.
Me too.
All right, let's actually get into the show. We always do this. We always talk
yep.
shit. And
Well, that was interesting, maybe, to 4 people.
this is the first time we actually haven't referenced any other podcasts.
We haven't?
No, we haven't spoken about, like, HP or Beautiful Scott Crawford or
Oh, delicious.
Rob.
Wow. Just Rob. That stings worse than Champ.
Anyway, all right, let's get into it. This is What Horrors Have You Done?
Shaka shaka.
What horrors have you done?
This is going to be a short one, man. I really didn't get up to much this week. I have only got one movie to talk about, but
Let down.
I'm going to follow up on what you talk about because I know what you're going to talk about, so
Sure.
go for it.
I watched it. The most recent at this point is, I think, 5 or 6? 5? 5 seems right.
Yep.
I watched the 5th episode of The Last of Us, and it was an episode.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was watching it, and Mrs. Mushroom was like, "Why do you keep making, like, sighing noises?" And I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's fine."
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to say anything.
Is it?
But yeah,
Is it
she
spoilery?
was just, oh yeah.
Okay.
Because I knew what was going to happen. Like, well, I knew what could happen. Let's put it that way.
Do we do it? Do we discuss it? Because I'm up to date now as well.
Oh,
So I've seen the episode. The only one I haven't seen is the one that just got released like today or something. Apparently there was a new one released or something.
Is it?
Oh,
okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, yeah, I've seen 2 new people. Is that what you're up to?
Yes.
Okay.
One involves a little child, a deaf child.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm up to that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we do a little spoiler alert here right now and discuss it? Because I'm interested to see what you're talking about.
Sure.
All right. Before, okay.
If you want.
Not right now. Not right now. Let me just get my. Is that all you have to? Okay. Let me just talk about.
That's literally all I have.
Okay. Cool. Let me just talk about the episode 3
Okay.
before
You talk about episode 3.
before we get to the spoiler part. I don't want to spoil The Last of Us too much because I know there's people out there like myself who would listen to a podcast and they'd spoil something. I'd be like, great, can't fucking watch it now. But I'm up to date with The Last of Us. Episode 3 was the big one that everyone was talking about. And for I saw everyone raving about that episode on like Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. Apparently there was a backlash about it. I never heard anyone say anything negative about it at all, but apparently there was.
You know what it is.
Well, okay, let's just say that there's a homosexual couple involved.
Ew.
Wow. Those alphabet people are going to come for you now. That apparently that wasn't the reason people were mad though.
Why were they mad?
Because it has nothing to do with the game.
It sort of does.
Does it?
Yeah, Bill's in the game.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck. See, I completely forget the game. So,
Like, you go to Bill to get a thing. I think to get the truck.
does he look like that?
He's pretty close to how Nick Offerman looks.
Okay. All right. Let me.
I think less beard, and Frank's not. You never meet Frank. I'll put it that way.
But do you hear about him?
You find him,
Oh, okay.
but you never meet him.
See, this is why I wouldn't mind replaying the game. But at the same time, oh, really? Huh. Okay.
And he leaves a note.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Let me just... Episode 3 of The Last of Us is easily my favorite episode so far. And it's funny I say that because it has realistically no horror in it at all.
No, it's just beautiful.
It had no creatures or whatever you want to call them. Do they even call them zombies? Clickers.
Oh, like,
In
I
the
mean,
games,
the
I mean.
clickers are the ones with the mushrooms growing out of their
Yeah.
head, so they're not technically zombies, but whatever.
Okay.
It's fucking zombies.
Yeah, so there's nothing of that in it, but it's just so engaging. And,
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm not going to sit here and say that I was bawling my eyes out like I did for, like, Train to Busan. It didn't hit me that hard. But I had tears in my eyes at the points where you would not expect me to have tears in my eyes. For example, there was a scene when they're eating strawberries.
Yeah.
And that got me. And I'm like, why? Why is this getting me? I don't know why.
Tim loves strawberries.
Eh. Yeah. I was angry that they were eating strawberries.
Yeah, you were just like, those poor strawberries.
But no, the episode as a whole was fucking fantastic. It just showed human emotion and everything like that, and I loved it. Nick Offerman, I've never really watched much of him. What was his series that he was famous for?
He was in Parks and Rec. He was Ron Swanson.
Yeah, that
and
one.
Everyone loved him because he was like the libertarian, meat eating, fuck you, I build shit with my hands.
Yeah.
Kind of dude. Just give me fucking meat and hamburgers and steaks and bacon and eggs
Yeah. Hell yeah.
and whiskey.
Hell yeah. That's me.
Yeah, that's I'm like, I don't know why. And he hated interacting with people and doing work, and that's why he got a job in government.
That's
So
funny.
he could take down the government from the inside.
Yeah, so I never watched Parks and Rec, whatever you call it. I never really seen much of him, but I'm like in love with this dude. He's
Really?
phenomenal. His performance in that was so good.
He's so
good.
great.
Really good.
He's got a cute little chuckle.
Yeah, so that episode just really moved me. And then episode 4 happened and I'm like, kind of felt like it was kind of a filler episode. And then episode 5 happened and I'm like, all right, I'm back in. So the scene, okay, we're going to start getting into spoiler territory for episode 5 of The Last of Us. So if you haven't seen episode 5 of The Last of Us, maybe skip ahead a bit. I'm going to put in a little stinger here so you know that it's spoiler, so you can't come at me. But skip forward, let's say 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Spoiler alert, oh yeah, oh yeah. Spoiler alert, oh yeah. Spoiler alert, oh yeah, oh yeah. Spoiler alert, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Spoiler alert, yeah, yeah, yeah. Spoiler alert, yeah, yeah, yeah. Spoiler alert, yeah, yeah. Spoiler alert, oh yeah.
Okay, so that scene there where Joel is shooting from the tower,
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that being in the game.
Yeah, because you're playing Joel and you're in the tower and you're fucking shooting at the truck as it's coming towards you.
Okay.
And then it crashes into the building and then all the fucking
So that does happen.
clickers come out. Yeah, and then the big fucking motherfucker comes out.
Fuck, okay. So
Oh.
what were you sighing at?
I was sighing at Henry and
Sam.
what was it? Sam. Yeah. Because I could see Amy was getting all invested in them. And I was just like, I'm like, don't. She's like, why you keep sighing? I'm like, well, she's like, what's going to happen? I'm like, don't worry about it. It's like, nothing good's going to happen. Like, don't ask me. Just let's watch.
So how do they die in the game?
That way.
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets turned. He has to kill him. And then he kills himself.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty sure, don't 100% quote me, but pretty sure that's fairly... I knew they didn't survive.
Yeah, okay. Fuck.
I knew one of them gets bit, but like, my memory is fucking shit.
What, you mean your memory's better than I?
Yeah, like I just couldn't remember who. I mean, I've played it like 4 times. I should remember, but yeah, like I was just like, I knew it was coming. I really liked both of them. It was really annoying.
Yeah. So,
but yeah,
do you reckon that season 1 will wrap up the first game?
I don't know.
Because it is confirmed for season 2, and they're saying that season 2 is going to be the second game.
I guess they could. It just depends. Like, it depends if they're going to do like a 10-episode thing or...
Yeah.
Like, if it's a 22-episode season, then fucking, yeah, hells yeah. Like, they could definitely do that.
Yeah, true.
Because, like, it's just like, you just kind of have to flesh out the cutscenes a bit.
I'm enjoying it now. I'm back in.
You're back in.
I've been going on binge a lot to see when the next episode. When do episodes drop?
Usually Monday, but this one dropped early because there's the Superb Owl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Did Amy watch the Super Bowl?
Nope.
Okay, she doesn't care for it.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. I'm invested. You've got me. I'm glad that this is around because I'm taking a break from horror movies at the moment.
Oh yeah,
because there's nothing that's really interested me to watch.
That's fair.
So I'm glad I got this.
Yeah, like, and it's like, I think it's worth it. I know you don't normally check out TV series and stuff, but I feel like this is kind of the Game of Thrones of now sort of thing, where like everybody's watching it.
Yeah. At the same time, though, it is very Walking Dead, though.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right, we are back from spoiler territory. You are free now to listen. Last of Us, thumbs up. Give it a go.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to talk about a movie I watched, and I've only got the one film I've watched this week.
Sure.
And this one was actually recommended to me by one of my bestest friends in the world. You know him. His name is Todd.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, that's fine.
Yep. His girlfriend's super hot too.
Would you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Only Todd knows that joke. Anyway. Todd told me to watch a movie, an Australian movie, that apparently it was released on the 1st of December last year, but it hasn't been widely released everywhere in the world. So I'm classing it as a 2023 release.
Okay, what is it?
The movie is called CARNIFEX. And basically, let me just get the IMDb story up to get the actual plot summary as best as I can. Basically, it's an inspiring documentarian and two conservatists. Yep.
Conservationists.
That's the word. Thanks, man. I don't know this fucking line of work. Who venture into the outback to record the animals dispatched by bushfires, where they discover...
Displaced.
Luffy, it's 9 o'clock here on a fucking Thursday night. I've had a day.
Sorry, bro.
The outback to record the animals displaced by bushfires, where they discover a terrifying new species. Basically, it's about people like park ranger type people.
Yeah.
And they're going to the woods. They say it's the outback here on IMDb, but it's not. It's like in a national park.
Yeah, it's just some.
I wouldn't
bush.
call that. Yeah, I wouldn't call that the outback.
Outback's more desert, right?
Yeah, that's what think it's the outback, but this is like a national park. So like a forest, woods, heavy, dense forest, whatever. They go there to like check on the animals and see all that stuff, but then they come across a new species of animals that's dangerous. And
like a drop bear?
it's basically a horror movie about drop bears. Which, to our American friends out there, drop bear is a myth that us Australians tell people.
You're ruining it. You're ruining it for everybody.
Everyone fucking knows the real story of the drop bear. No, I'm not ruining it. I'm not ruining it because this movie actually taught me something. Do you know that drop bears are actually a real thing?
How so?
Well, okay, they're not alive now, but drop bears come from a megafauna that was actually around during like the Ice Age.
Huh.
Yeah. I didn't know drop bears were actually once a thing. But yeah, this movie actually taught me something. So, CARNIFEX, right? Todd asked me to watch this because he watched this and he loved it that much. He actually went on record to say that this is probably his favorite movie of all time now. Right?
Wow.
And I understand why our friend Todd said that, because he is studying to become a park ranger. So this is his line of work.
He's a conservationist.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. He's a conservatorian, whatever. He is studying to become a bush ranger. So his line of work is he works in national parks and identifies trees. He's going to butcher me for this because I know I'm saying it wrong, but he
goes, "That's a tree." That's a tree.
He's like a scientist, kind of, but not really. Anyway, so this is his line of work. He does all this stuff that these people in this movie do.
It's like why I really love Candy or Requiem for a Dream.
I haven't seen Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, it's about heroin.
Or
train spotting.
Okay. When you said Candy, I was thinking the movie Hard Candy. I'm like, that's not.
Oh,
that's
no,
not you.
The Heath Ledger one.
Okay, I get you. So anyway, CARNIFEX. He loved it. He said it's his favorite movie of all time. For me, here, and this is my thoughts only, it's a decent film. It's actually an Australian film that I enjoyed, which is rare, right? You know me, I don't give Australian movies that much credit. This one's actually...
No, you really don't.
This is not bad. Is it the best thing in the world I've seen? No, it's not. It does have some problems. Now, what did I like about this movie? I've got a few points here why I liked this movie.
Okay.
One is the story, for the most part. It's set in a national park, which is a setting I absolutely love. I mean, anything in forests, jungles, woods, etc. I love that. But then you add a creature into the mix, and I'm in. But the story in this isn't your typical kids backpacking and then get picked off one by one. This actually has a real story about people who have real jobs and do real things in national parks. Right?
Yeah.
Number 2, I liked the creature. I'm not going to tell you what the creature is, but if you watch it, you'll understand. I like the creature. It's far-fetched, but it's not entirely impossible.
Is it a bloody bunyip?
No, it's not a bunyip. It's an actual... I don't want to give too much away.
Okay.
But it's not...
I actually want to watch it.
It's not a made-up creature, let's just say that.
I feel like I'd like it.
I don't know. Let me talk about it, and then you can make up your mind afterwards.
Okay.
But, like, me personally, I'm a hopeful believer of Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster, etc. Cryptozoology, right? I like to think that they are real, right? I need evidence to actually say, no, they are definitely real, but I like to believe it. This is kind of in the line of that. And I always wonder, walking through the forests or like bushwalking and stuff, I always wonder, I wonder if something's watching us right now, like the Predator or something.
Yeah, because I know when I'm out there and then like a huge lumbering lump of chocolate runs towards me, but I just crack it open and take the natural animal out from inside it.
No one understands what you're talking about except every other Australian.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking yowie, okay? Anyway, all right. Number 3, third reason why I like this movie.
Tim.
Yes.
Tim.
Oh my God, this
Did you
review's
know
gonna go
Americans
forever.
aren't allowed yowies?
Why?
Americans aren't allowed Kinder Surprises with the toy inside.
What?
Because they eat them.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I'm
Are
not
you
kidding.
serious?
I'm not kidding.
What do you...
They're not allowed chocolate that encases a toy. You're not allowed to have that in America.
Don't know.
Their Kinder Surprises come in 2 little halves, and you crack it open in half, and one half is chocolate, and one half is the toy.
No
Because
one is
it's
that
illegal.
fucking dumb.
It's illegal, Tim.
Holy shit.
Because the Americans can't be trusted not to eat the toy.
I am going to refuse to say anything right now.
This is true facts.
Okay,
Ask any American.
Rob, do Kinder Surprises exist in America? Yeah.
And specifically, are they a chocolate shell with a toy inside? Or is it a chocolate thing side by side with a toy?
I'm sure Rob will get back to us soon enough.
Hurry up, Rob,
All right.
please.
Number 3, the reason why I like this movie, CARNIFEX. The creature design. It's CGI, but they do a decent job of hiding it with the lighting and surroundings, okay?
Okay.
Don't go in expecting fucking American Werewolf in London quality, right? It is CGI, but it's not that bad. Number 4, there's a jump scare in this movie that is a magpie swooping, which is, as all Australians know, the scariest thing in the world.
Probably more terrifying than anything that's actually in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you rather come across, a great white shark or a fucking swooping magpie? The shark, right? You'd rather come across the shark.
100% shark. You could fight a shark and give up.
Yeah. Fuck those magpies.
Magpie won't give up till you're dead.
It won't. There's nothing worse than being swooped by a magpie. It's the scariest shit in the world. They should make that a movie, Swooping Magpie.
Yeah, hells yeah. Just a giant megafauna magpie.
Number 5.
Just swoops cunts up regardless of ice cream helmet.
Number 5, my reason why I like this movie, and my biggest positive comment I can give this movie is the decisions that the characters make. For example, I'm not going to spoil too much, but I absolutely hate, this is a horror trope that I fucking hate. I hate this horror trope, right? I hate it when characters are running away from something or someone, and they make it to a car, but they go too fast and they slam on the accelerator and crash the car.
Yeah.
I hate that. I fucking hate it. This film actually has a character that does the smart thing of taking it slow and getting out safely. But does she survive? You'll have to find out. But it's things like that that make this film actually somewhat realistic. So, what disappointed me about CARNIFEX was the pacing of the film. I was focused on the film while watching it, but giant stretches of the film go by with nothing of consequence happening. Not just that, but possible character moments are hinted at but never explored. It's these things that happen through the movie that don't make me want to rewatch it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So overall, CARNIFEX, I think it's a decent movie, actually. I do. For a low-budget Australian horror film, it's not the worst thing you can watch. I gave it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
So, I mean...
That's decent. It's watchable.
I enjoyed my time with it. I did. I found a lot of parts realistic, which is probably the best praise I can give this movie. So, if you do have a chance or if you do come across it, go and check it out. It's called CARNIFEX.
Hopefully it pops up on Shudder or something.
I could see it more of a Netflix movie.
Okay,
But, I
that's
mean,
good.
yeah, who knows? Shudder doesn't like Australian movies. I mean, look at Sissy from last year.
Yeah, true. I mean, they only made it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, right? Fuck. Anyway, that's it. That's all the horrors I've done this week. Not much.
That's plenty. That's enough horrors.
Yeah. Right, are you ready for fight time?
So ready.
God, let's fucking end this space alien fight. They've been fighting for too long.
Too long. Too damn long.
Alright, it is fight night.
This is where we fight! This is where they die!
Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match for the heavyweight championship of the world. Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Round one, fight!
It's time to end this rivalry once and for all. Aliens vs. Predator are now going to finish their fight. This is the best of 4 series, and so far, Alien has won twice, and Predator has won once. Will Predator tie this matchup, or will Aliens take it out 3-1? We will find out. We will find out. So, we've got Aliens Resurrection versus The Predator, the 4th installment in both franchises.
Yes.
And we've got 5 different categories here. We'll get to that in a second. But I'm pretty pumped to talk about one of these movies. I am.
You are?
I am. I'm not going to tell you which one it is.
Okay.
I'm going to let you guess.
Alien?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Because you don't like the Predators.
Well, we'll talk about The Predator in a second. But, okay, before we get into the fight categories, let's have a quick thought on each film. So, if you want to go first, and you can pick whichever movie you want first.
Sure.
Give us your thoughts on each movie.
Well, I'll go the Predator first. I didn't hate the Predator when it came out. Honestly, I was never of that strong of opinion.
Yeah.
As like you and Paley were. I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
Like it had some fun shit in it. Had some cool gore. Had some fucking sloppy effects. Story was weird. But overall, it didn't seem too... I don't know. I didn't really know much about the Predator anyway at that point where I'd seen it. I think I'd seen the first one.
Yeah, okay.
And ages ago, so it didn't really ruin the lore for me or anything like that.
That's because you hate Predator.
I hate Predator. He's fine. He's fine.
Mm.
And this movie was fine. And it was, watching it again with this time not going in like, even keeled and knowing you hate it and stuff like that. I was still just like, yeah, this is fine. This is alright. This is an alright movie. It's not, look, don't get me wrong. It's not good. Like, I can see where you're coming from, but I'd rather watch this than some other fucking boring movie.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, even the worst Predator movie, which is this one, is better than a lot of other movies.
Give me an example.
Like, I'd rather watch this than Fall again.
Fuck off.
Or I'd rather watch this than that fucking vampire movie from last year again.
Which vampire movie?
The one that was like in my worst of list. Or I'd rather watch this than Mr. Harrigan's fucking phone.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Morbius you're talking about?
No.
The Invitation.
The Invitation.
Okay.
That's it. You know what I mean? Like, at least it's got somewhat amusing bits. Like, I like seeing a Predator. And it had some, like, fun gore and stuff in it. Made no sense.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, just more Yautjas running around. What do you want?
Okay.
Big jerk, scientist man.
I don't agree with what you're saying, so I'm just going to say interesting.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Fair. That's what I do.
There you are. HP. Enjoy.
Yeah. And then, for me, Alien Resurrection.
Don't rush.
Look, I'm always more biased. Like, with Alien movies, and I think I still enjoyed this one, but there's just so many things about it that just frustrate the fuck out of me.
Like what? Can I ask what?
The monster design in this was weird. The Queen was odd. The shots, especially, there's so many shots where it's like confusing. Like, it looks bad.
Yeah, okay.
Like, the angles they choose are bad. There's so many of these, like, where they schwump around and, like, quick zoom in and out. And, and like, I just didn't love the characters as much.
Yeah, okay.
And Clone Ripley is weird.
Okay.
Like, she just wasn't Ripley. And I get that that's the point.
Yeah, that is the point.
It's still, I don't know. It's still enjoyable. Like, it's still an Alien movie.
Yeah.
These are just like, I don't know, 100% both of these are just scraping the barrel.
Okay. All right.
For me.
Well, I was going to ask you a question, but I think I'll save it for later.
Okay.
For me here, and I'll start with Alien Resurrection because you just finished with it.
Sure.
This movie gets a bad rep. Everyone seems to dislike Alien Resurrection. For myself, I've always enjoyed it. I've never really understood why people think it's a bad movie. And I mean, look, it's not perfect at all, but I've just enjoyed it for face value. And one of the biggest, and you said this as well, the newborn, the human alien hybrid thing.
Yeah.
That design is actually, for me, fantastic.
Yeah?
I love it, man. It's fucking haunting, dude. It
is creepy.
It's sunken eyes, and the way it just is, the way it sounds too when it's dying and stuff like that. It's always kind of gotten under my skin a bit.
It sort of emotes more than the other xenomorphs and stuff.
Yeah, I think maybe it's the eyes and the scene right at the end when Ripley has to kill it.
Yeah, that's brutal.
It's sad. Like, I always get... I'm not going to sit here and say I cry or anything, but I always get emotional with that scene.
It is sad.
Because the alien's looking at Ripley like, why have you betrayed me?
Mother, why?
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's upsetting, man. I enjoy the cast, dude. Ron Perlman. I fucking love Ron Perlman.
He's so weird in this.
He's not... He's very... not Ron Perlman, you know?
Yeah.
But I enjoy him in this. The rest of the cast, like the dude in the wheelchair, I have seen him in other movies. I can't remember what other movies he's been in.
me too.
But the rest of the cast are fine.
Yeah.
And then you've got
Winona
Ryder in this. And I'm not gonna say she's my favorite actress of all time or anything like that, but I do enjoy her as an actress. And I think,
me too.
I think all around people do a decent job with the script that they're being given. I will agree that Clone Ripley is strange, but yes, it's not Ripley.
Yeah.
So you got to get over that. As the movie as a whole, I actually quite enjoy it, man.
Yeah?
I do.
Okay.
For a dumb, turn your brain off and enjoy movie, I enjoy it. Then you got Brad Dourif in there. We'll get to him later. But, I mean, how can you hate Brad Dourif?
Who's Brad Dourif? Is he the guy that died pretty early?
He's a beautiful little butterfly.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's
the,
fucking rad.
The Doctor. Yeah. Obviously the voice of Chucky.
Oh.
That's Brad Dourif.
Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah. I mean, I probably did know that, and it's probably on record, me knowing that, but still.
Yeah, I get it. The Predator. Now, when this came out, a group of us went to the cinemas to see it, and one of those people was our friend Paley. If you've listened to our Kaboom episodes back in the day, you would know who Paley is. And he is one of the biggest Alien Predator fans that I know. So we made sure that we went to go see it together. And both he and I were very, very excited for this movie. And when...
So very excited.
we were pumped to see the fucking Predator, right? New Predator movie? How can it be bad? Of course, we knew it wasn't going to be as good as the first, but it's a new Predator movie. How can it be shit, right? And then when the movie was done, I was kind of in disbelief, and I turned and looked at Paley and said, "So, what did you think?" And I think, and he can speak for himself, but I think he had the exact same thoughts. And we'll kind of, I remember, and I'm probably remembering wrong, but I remember us both being somewhat quiet when we were walking back to the car. Like, we didn't really know what to think of the movie.
Yeah.
I think I know for myself, I was trying to think it wasn't as bad as you think it was. But now watching it again for probably the fourth and final time I ever have to watch this piece of shit movie, now that we were reviewing it for here, I'm done with this movie. I'm not going to watch it again. I'm not. I can say that right now it's a 4 out of 10. That's the ultimate score I'm giving it. I do not like this movie at all. I have so many problems with it. I get what you're saying. I do. I see your argument that it's basically like my thoughts on Alien Resurrection. It's a turn your brain off movie. It has some...
Yeah.
It does have some funny one-liners. The whole eat your pussy scene. Thomas Jane in this movie actually is quite funny. The scene where the Predator bites someone was cool. Beyond that,
I like the scene in the science lab where they kind of just let him go nuts. That's mad.
yeah.
He just does mad murders on everybody.
Boyd Holbrook is not a good leading actor. I don't care for him. The whole storyline with his son, who's autistic, is dumb.
Yeah, it's a little it's like, oh, okay, like, all right.
It's stupid. Then you got the Super Predator, which looks fucking horrible. It looks so dumb.
He's a big predator.
Oh, it just looks fucking stupid. It does.
But he's a predator, but bigger.
Cool. So he's the Big Show version of the Predator.
Where?
Well, it's a Predator. My biggest problem with this fucking movie is the stupid fucking Predator dogs. And I was arguing with my wife. She's like, I don't think they're dogs. And I'm like, yeah, they are dogs. They're the fucking Predator dogs.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. And I kind of gave the last movie shit for having dogs in that. But those dogs in Predators look 10 times better.
Yeah, they
than
look way
these.
better.
These look like fucking. What's that breed of dog that I hate? The fucking.
A pug?
Pugs. Oh, yuck. It looks like a cross between a pug and a bulldog version of a predator.
Yeah, a little
dog.
bit.
Oh, they're just gross. And the whole... I don't get the fucking... What, it got smacked in the head twice and then decided it was good? What?
Yeah.
What?
It's loyal to you now.
Yeah, fuck off. And then right at the end, you get this whole twist.
I've tried that with a bunch of dogs. They just die.
And then right at the end, you get that twist of the actual predator that was running away from the super predator was here giving us a present, and it was a predator hunting suit.
It was a mech predator suit.
If that predator was trying to give us a present, why was he killing everyone? There's so many holes in this story. I don't understand what they were fucking going from. And it's so sad that the director of this movie is Shane Black, who was in the original Predator movie.
Was he?
Yes. He played Hawkins, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Hawkins.
Okay.
Yeah. This movie is just pisses me off, man. I watch it, every time I watch it, I always roll my eyes and I'm like, that's fucking funny. You're fucking funny. Oh, shut up. Ugh. Anyway, that's my thoughts on both movies. So, with that being said, let's get into the fight time. First category. We have the newborn alien going up against the super predator. Which is better and why?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Sure. Look, I'm going to give this one the newborn predator.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, sorry, the newborn alien. Look, it's cool. It's different. It's like... I have my issues with it. Like, I think xenomorphs are cooler than it.
Yeah.
Like, I would much rather fucking xenomorphs than the new one. But, I don't know. The super predator is just a real big predator.
That looks horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a predator, but it's just a big predator.
Yeah.
Why does it look horrible to you? What's
the CGI.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
The effects of it are just dumb. There's that scene where the super predator is in the tree looking down and they're close up at its face and it's like, why? Why did you do that? It just looks stupid.
Yeah, I will say for Alien, like, they really stepped up the effects a bit more than Alien 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, Alien 3 had some dodge special effects.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, fucking the Predator had some dodge special effects. But the Predator was, like, 20 years later, so...
Exactly. Longer, man, yeah.
I don't know. But it had some pretty fucking shitty looking CGI bits. Yep. Like, even when the spoilers, the Super Predator guy gets exploded and falls off the cliff and shit. And it's just like, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I've just had this sort of issue with Predator the whole time I've been watching it, where it's just like, it doesn't grab me like
it grabs me.
Yeah, and I want it to. I like everything about it on paper. I'm just like, that sounds fucking rad. And then I watch it and I'm like, it's okay. You know, I still enjoy it. Like, it's still a fun romp, but like, I just wish I loved it, you know?
Yeah, no,
but this one wasn't the movie to change my mind.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, look, I'm going Alien. It's not my favorite Alien design, but yeah, it's creepy. It's nightmare fuel for sure.
What do you think looks better, the newborn alien, or if you can remember, the Pred alien from AVP Requiem?
No, I'll have a look. You answer yours and I'll tell you.
Okay, alright. For me here, I'm definitely going the newborn alien. I said it earlier, it looks just fucking creepy to me, man. It haunts me, dude. I remember actually having like nightmares of this thing, because it's mainly in the eyes. It's all black, they're very sunken. Then you've got the mouth and everything like that. It's creepy. And the way it moves, it's got that really big pot belly and the fucking skinny legs. It's creepy to me. And then you've got the whole story arc of it being killed by Ripley and that whole emotional, why did you kill me type thing. I actually really enjoy the newborn story and the newborn, the way it looks and everything. I actually thought it was really well done. I know there's people disagreeing with me right now, but for my own opinion, I kind of dig the newborn alien. Yeah.
Don't like the Pred Alien. Yeah, I don't like the Pred Alien, eh?
Yeah.
Looks stupid.
I mean, I'd have to my children put on AVP Requiem the other night, and I watched a little bit of it, and I had to walk away because I couldn't see anything because it's so fucking dark, that movie. You can't see shit. So I'd actually have to pull up a photo on Google to see what it actually looks like properly.
It just looks like the body of a predator with the tail of a xenomorph and the head of a xenomorph.
Yeah.
With the mandibles of a predator.
Yeah. But it's on the alien side.
Is it?
Yep.
And then it's got, like, you know, the giant penis-y head as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. They could have done something cooler than that, but it looks like
well, that's what it looks like in the
mishmash.
game.
Yeah, okay.
So, I'm alright with it. The Super Predator for me, I've said all I can say. I think it's dumb. It's way too big. I get it. They made it super. But I just think it's, like, comically big. That it's just dumb. And then, like, you think, like, a massive, huge predator would be unstoppable. But this thing gets taken down pretty easy. So, for me, I'm going the newborn over the Super Predator.
Nice.
Next category, we have the the stories. Clone Story versus Autistic Savior. So in Alien Resurrection, the whole story arc with Ripley being a clone and how they did that and why, versus I can't remember the fucking main guy's name. Anyway, his son is autistic and apparently he's the savior of everything because because autism is
magic?
No, it's like the next step in human evolution, according to that movie.
But just that one kid.
Yeah, right. And that fucking 9 to 11, 12-year-old kid ends up getting a government job by the end of this movie because that's
how it works.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah.
Look, as much as or do you want to go first or me first or me? Look, as much as you know, you gotta love the Predator's story. So good. I don't love like the what'd you call it? The resurrection story. I don't love it.
The clone story? Yeah.
The clone story.
Yep.
I don't love the clone story, but it sure is fuck better than that one.
Oh, so you are going Alien.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I thought you were going to take Predator for a second.
Yeah, look, it's the worst Alien story for sure.
Yeah.
But it's better than that fucking Predator story.
I agree with you, man. I'm also taking the clone story.
Whereas like, oh, I just thought it was a video game. I thought he was like a genius.
Yeah.
Couldn't have worked out that this wasn't a video game. But he can fucking operate a fucking alien spaceship.
Yep, and he can crack the code to alien language and...
Yeah, he just figured it out. It's not that hard.
No. Yep. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm also taking the clone story as well. This is probably the part in Alien Resurrection that I had the most problems with, the whole clone story, because Ripley's a clone, yet she still somewhat remembers parts of Ripley that happened in previous movies, which I don't think that's how it works. I don't think clones have the same brain as...
And also she has acid blood, but human skin.
Yeah, that's actually... I never thought of that. That's a good point.
When she pees, is there blood in it? And then She put a hole in the toilet. How's it all
Well, I mean,
work?
with the aliens, their blood doesn't affect their skin. So, do we ever see any acid get on her skin?
Yeah, I mean, we see her bleed on her own hand.
Yeah,
But it doesn't go through her. So
Yeah,
I don't know
but-
how that works. I don't know if it's human skin or alien skin on the inside or some shit, but
Yeah, that's another
I
hole
know.
and I didn't actually think of. So,
what would you take? Well, Predator dog or Ripley number 7?
Ripley number 7.
The fucking kill me.
Yeah, okay, I get you. Ripley number 7. Fuck the Predator dogs. I fucking hate the Predator dogs. All right, so we're both taking.
I tell you what, I did love how fucked up all the clone Ripleys were, and that they just keep them.
Yeah, like why? Yeah, why were they keeping them?
It's fucked up. I don't know, science.
Fair enough. Okay, so we're both taking Clone Story over the autistic savior.
Savant, yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. Next category, third category we've got is best cast. So, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I like that it's got Highlander and Key, and
Who's Highlander?
the guy who has Tourette's. Isn't that like Highlander?
Thomas Jane.
Oh, that's right. That's what it was. My bad. I was getting confused with Chris Lambert for some reason. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I like Thomas Jane.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The cast is just better in Alien. Like, you're right. It's Winona Ryder. It's fucking Ron Perlman. That guy with the deep voice at the start of days. He's cool.
Which one?
The main captain dude. He sounds like he's smoked 1 million cigarettes. He's the first one to die.
Jesus, I'm drawing a blank.
I can't fucking think now.
Anyway,
So-
it doesn't matter.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think that the cast overall and just fucking, like, even though Ripley is weird, Sigourney Weaver's just so fucking good.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, the main dude in The Predator is just such a fucking boring, hey, I'm a tough army man.
Yeah.
Cool.
And he doesn't represent a tough army man.
No, he's just like, it's so funny. There was one bit, it was like, get me in close. I'm a sniper. I'm like, hold on. Isn't that the opposite of what a sniper does?
Good call.
Like, I mean, I'm not exactly like Captain Tactics, but shouldn't you be like fucking super far away?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. This is actually a little hard because just cast alone, right?
The cast is fine, but I just think overall, I'm gonna go Alien.
Okay. Alright, I'll put you down for Alien. The Predator cast, we've got Boyd Holbrook, who plays Quinn McKenna. That's the character.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of Boyd Holbrook, but it does also have Trevante Rhodes, who I like, Jacob Tremblay, who's one of my favourite kid actors, Keegan-Michael Key, who I love, Olivia Munn, who's pretty, Sterling
She
K.
is
Brown, Thomas Jane, Jake Busey's in this, randomly.
Yeah, he's just like a random scientist. They don't give him any lines.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
No, like, do you know his character?
Oh no.
Do you remember in Predator 2 where you had... Oh, what's his fucking father's name? Busey?
Oh, Gary Busey.
Yeah. He was also Keyes.
Oh.
So Jake Busey in this movie, The Predator, is playing...
He's supposed to be his son?
Yeah, is Keyes' son.
That's funny.
So
I didn't know that at all.
that's kind of cool how they do that. But I mean, then you look at Alien Resurrection, and I mean, yeah, you got Sigourney Weaver, Winona Ryder, Ron Perlman, And then you also got Michael Wincott is in this movie, apparently. He was in Nope, Jordan Peele's Nope.
Okay.
Dan Hedya, who plays General Perez. What?
The main bad dude?
Yeah, he was like the dad in Clueless, The Usual Suspects, things like that. I knew he looked familiar.
Oh, yeah. Like, he's the just massively hairy dude.
Yes, yeah, his fucking shoulders. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, then you got Brad Dourif, as we said before. Where am I looking? I'm trying to see where the fucking... I can't remember his name, the wheelchair guy. I can't remember his character's name.
No idea. So blank this episode.
Yeah. Dominique Pinnon, who plays the wheelchair guy. Why does he look so familiar? I want to see what he's in that I've seen. And nothing is coming to...
Yeah, I'm looking at the movies he's done and I'm like, I can't see anything.
He has 192 credits on IMDb. But I'm just scanning through because I need to know. It looks like he must be French because he's done a lot of French stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing. Maybe I just know him from Alien Resurrection. That's it.
Michael Wincott was the guy I was thinking of from the start.
Who is he? Yeah, okay. I can't keep going. He's... I don't know. Michael Wincott.
Yeah.
No, I just... Oh. Okay, he was the guy in Nope.
Yeah. He plays the director.
The director?
Yeah, remember there's that fancy director?
Fuck, dude. I cannot remember what you're talking about.
Okay.
Anyway, don't worry. This is hard. I'm actually going to go Predator here because
Sure.
I like the cast more. I mean, Jacob Tremblay is really such a really good kid actor.
No, he is. It's just the story around him.
It's not the characters that we're talking about. It's the cast.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go the Predator on this one. Pains me to say. All right, category number 4. What movie is funnier? And I mean, on paper, obviously the Predator is funnier.
Predator's funnier. I'd say Predator's funnier. Like, Alien Resurrection isn't trying for laughs. So Predator's definitely funnier for me.
But I mean, there's that... yeah, I know. I only put this category in there so Predator would get some points, but at the same time, now I'm thinking about it, Alien Resurrection has that scene where Brad Dourif is there going... Oh, newborn baby, huh?
Oh, come here, little girl.
That shit's funny,
Don't bite
man.
my head off.
I don't understand what the story was with that. Was he, like, doped up on alien drugs or something, or...?
No, he's obsessed with xenomorphs.
Yeah.
He thinks they're beautiful.
But at the same time, he's like...
And he thinks, like... And he's also, like, fucking half fucked.
From what?
He's he's trapped in the alien sack. He hasn't eaten. He's probably like,
oh, okay, yeah, okay,
fucking, like maybe there's like all sorts of chemicals getting into his system, and
yeah, okay,
who knows? Like,
that makes more sense. I guess
everyone else seems to be dead, and he's like butterfly.
All right, look, I'll throw the Predator a bone here. There were some times where it was funny. Thomas Jane having the stutter and everything. Keegan-Michael Keys. Yes, Keegan-Michael Key. Did have some funny jokes in it. I did chuckle a few times. And then I pissed myself laughing at the look of the Super Predator. So, I'll give the Predator the funny vote.
Okay.
That's not me praising the movie at all, by the way. All right, last category we've got overall better film. Do you want to just go 3, 2, 1 and say it, or?
Sure.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Alien Resurrection. Yeah, dude. I prefer it. I get why people don't like the movie as a whole, but I enjoy it. I do.
It's the least best Alien movie to me. But I still love Aliens.
Yeah.
You know? So
I get ya. I get ya. So that wraps up the final blood feud between these two mega monsters. So let's get down to it and find out who won, even though I'm sure you all know. So, coming in with a total of 7 points, we have Alien Resurrection, beating the Predator with a total of 3.
yeah.
So that means that the score is now Alien 3, Predator 1.
Yeah. Look, I tried to give as many to Predator as I could.
No, you didn't. Okay, going through the weeks, right?
Sure.
Guess how many times you actually voted for Predator throughout the 4
6.
weeks?
6 times.
5.
That's close.
5 times.
I gave it where I could, man, but I love Aliens. So,
5 times. You know, you only gave the Predator 1 vote in the original. 1.
But the questions you're asking were awfully skewed towards Alien. In my opinion.
Alright, so the total vote is Predator with a total vote of 16.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 of those were my votes, since you only had 5.
Interesting.
So 16 for the Predator. But getting beaten by Alien with a vote of 23.
Nice.
So that was the final vote. There we have it, guys. Alien. Okay, so now that we speak about it,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at all. And now that I have watched the Alien franchise, well, from part 1 till Resurrection,
Yep.
I actually can say that I do agree that Alien is the better franchise overall. I am a bigger fan of the Predator creature,
Which is fine.
but Alien franchise is better than the Predator franchise. It is.
Look, I want to enjoy Predator as much as you. I want to be that excited. I actually might check out AVP and Requiem just for my own sick personal pleasure.
I mean, you can do that. You don't have to, by the way.
I don't know why. They're bad, right? They're just bad.
Yeah, they're not good. Especially Requiem, man. Requiem is fucking abysmal, that movie. Holy shit.
So 2000s and garbage, right?
It's so dark. I honestly don't know what's worse. Fucking The Predator or Requiem.
Yeah, okay.
My biggest critique of that movie is it's so dark you can barely see what's happening. The fight scenes, you can't see shit. So good luck. And then you chuck some fucking schoolyard drama in there as well. It's like, what the fuck? No one cares about kids.
I really barely remember it.
Yeah. Have fun if you want. Go watch it if you want. But
I don't know.
we're done with Aliens and Predator now. So,
Well, speaking of, what do we got next?
we have actually this is going to be a fun one next episode.
Okay.
We're doing a triple threat match here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're taking this into the wrestling world. Triple threat rules. We're going to be doing Best Modern Scream Queen.
Ooh.
And you're going to have to help me out with the names because I've already forgotten. We have Mia Goth from X and Pearl and Infinity Pool, which came out this year, versing Wednesday. What's her name?
Jenna Ortega.
Jenna Ortega from Wednesday and Scream and Studio 666 and heaps of other horror
also
movies.
X.
Oh yeah, an X, that's right. Also versing chick from Last Night in Soho, The Menu.
Oh, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Anya Taylor-Joy. There we go. So Anya Taylor-Joy versus Jenny Ortega versus Mia Goth. Who is better and why? I mean, they're like the three biggest modern scream queens. Is there anyone else that you can think of?
That's all I can think of.
Yeah. Originally, it was going to be Jenny Ortega versus Anya Taylor-Joy. But then I'm like, fuck, Mia Goth's up there too. Holy shit, we can do a triple threat for this shit. So that's what we're going to be doing next week. It's going to be a fun episode. We're going to fight. And quite honestly, I don't know who I'm voting for.
Yeah, I don't know either. Well, I don't know what the categories are, so we'll see.
Yeah, well, I'll have to make that, so it'll be fun. But, guys...
What's everyone's homework? Does everyone have...
Go watch clips of all three of those people. We're mainly... We're not focusing on a specific movie. It's mainly their career as a whole.
Okay.
So, yeah. Get onto that. Anyway, that is it for Horror for Dummies for this week, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank all you sexy people out there for listening and taking your time out of your busy schedules to listen to two stupid Australian people talk horror movies.
So stupid.
So dumb. That's why we're the dummies.
Exactly.
If you like this show and want to do us a favor, please share the show. That helps out so much.
Please.
Share our show on social media. Give us a like. Give us a 5-star written review on Apple Podcasts or even Spotify. You can do that now.
Any way you want.
Yeah. If you want more of us, we have a Patreon page.
Stalls.
We have a Patreon page open right now. Only a small donation. There's different tiers there which give you different things. We have... I looked on there the other day, man. We have so much bonus content on there.
I can imagine.
Yeah, from bracket episodes to... we review Arnold Schwarzenegger movies on there.
Yep.
Which we need to do soon for another one.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
We do top 10 episodes on there. And recently, I had my 9-year-old daughter come on and talk all things horror. She is an aspiring horror fan. And we're going to be doing a show with just me and her where I sit her down and show her some of the classics. And she's going to come and tell you her thoughts.
God, that sounds awful. Like something I used to do.
You don't... What? You used to do reviews with a child?
No, like I was the child.
Oh.
I was the dummy.
Yeah, okay, but you're a fucking 35-year-old male man.
That's true. Mailman.
Yeah.
I deliver post.
You're not seeing... Okay, you are seeing...
I bring packages.
Shut up. You fucking idiot. So yeah, go over to patreon.com/dummies of horror if you are interested. It's a lot of different tiers over there, and you can cancel at any time. So do it if you are interested to hear the uncensored version of Mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, also, we'll be doing another bracket episode on Patreon soon. In the spirits of Valentine's Day, we're going to be doing... Should I let them know now, or should I let them wait what the new bracket is?
Tease them.
It involves Valentine's Day in some capacity. It's all about love, but in a horror trend.
Yeah, blood love.
If you want to know what it is, it's a bracket episode. So 32 picks, and we're going to narrow it down to one. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you want to know, join our Patreon.
Yeah, pay money.
All right, guys. Until next time, peace, love, and drugs to all of you out there. And join us next week for the triple threat best modern day scream queen. Dun dun. Luffy, I'll catch you next week because we don't talk during the week, so fuck ya.
No, bye.
Dip!
Seat, trouble with the curb. Lovers in the back seat, singing like a bird. Oh no, take me to the good life. Stranger on the mountain, hanging on your words. Walking in the nightmare, everything is blurred. crashing through the air. Devil's in the details, lap is in your hair. Oh no, I can see the future. Take another picture, drop it on your tongue. Let your